Hey, welcome back to another episode review with Scuba
and the Rye.
All right, here it is, season finale of The Mandalorian, episode 8.
Final episode, Redemption.
Yes. So, let's get some basic housekeeping out of the way. Number one, this is spoiler. There are spoilers, so if you have not watched it, why? Go watch it. Come back.
It's right there. 7-day trial on Disney Plus. You
See?
can watch it.
It's all out. You just go. 4 hours. You're done. All right. Number two, we have if watch this and you like the other stuff we've done, we do have there'll be a link in the card up here that'll take you to this playlist with all the rest of our Mandalorian episodes. And stay tuned because we'll do a special episode after this, which is a whole season in review, because this episode's pretty intense, so we don't want to take away from that. Also, big shout out and thank you to Syrinscape for providing the background music that you're hearing. Take your game to the next level. Use Syrinscape. Go to Syrinscape.com and check it out. Alrighty, and with that, 3, 2, 1, spoiler warning, and let's get into it.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yes.
Yes.
And this one came out swinging in so many ways.
It hit out with the straight just about face and just made a fun mockery of its own.
Yeah, let's kind of take this beat for beat. Let's go with, all right. So we leave off episode 7. The speeder bike guys have grabbed the Baby Yoda.
Yes.
Quill looks like he is out of play. You're not sure what happened per se, and then it opens up with those 2 stormtroopers on speeder bikes coming into town, radioing ahead if it's safe to enter, and then hilarity ensues.
Oh yeah, lots of hilarity.
So many things. If you're a Star Wars geek, Star Wars fan, there's so many things in that whole opening 2 minutes that is just a riot.
Oh yeah, it makes fun of itself, but in a fun way.
Yes, they're just casually talking. You never see that with Imperials in the movies. It's like this kind of hey, what's it look like? I don't know. I didn't see it. Stop. It's like what? And then the target practice, the greatest Star Wars joke ever.
It just stays tried and true to the common Star Wars trope.
And then shaking it doesn't work.
Can't shoot, can't find, can't talk.
Yep. And then as just that whole bit of hilarity, all of a sudden then the droid shows up.
IG-11 shows up, and you think nothing's going to happen because he's been reprogrammed.
Oh.
But that is proven wrong.
Yes, very much. That
Yes.
it's like, I am to protect. I am a nurse droid. Right.
That was an assassin droid before.
And he totally assassins. He gets on the speeder bike and just rolls into town. Meanwhile, in town, we have Moff Gideon has made his entrance.
Oh yeah, he made his entrance and pretty much has forced the Mandalorian and his crew. They're just stuck.
They're panicking. They're trying to get out. What I thought was really hilarious was just that whole name dropping.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this former person, Grief. Oh, so and so from Alderaan. And it's like, oh, and Mandalorian. And it's like, wow, how is this guy knows everything?
Yeah, he's very smart, and he uses it into just to pull on the threads of all the characters.
Yeah, so it's like we get full name drops on each of these characters now.
Oh yeah, we get to find out the truth, and it reveals a lot more of each character, especially the Mandalorian.
Yes, that's very true. And then we get all these different types of stormtroopers, and then that E-Web getting set up. It's just like this is getting nuts.
It's getting intense. It's nuts, and then the droid shows up.
Oh yeah, and the droid shows up, starts wrecking house.
Oh yeah, that scene when he's just flying through on the speeder,
spinning around with the guns,
perfectly shooting,
wow.
pew 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 pew.
I love
One
that.
shot
and then,
kills.
And Mando coming out, just taking the E-Web off the turret.
Yeah. They just went town for a good few minutes.
Oh, it was great. So. And then so we have that. So we have so everything's kind of serious, whatever, until Moff Gideon blows up the power pack to the E-Web and totally knocks out Mando.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, this does not look good.
It's like is he going to live or not? But certain things happen that lead to.
Yeah, which we're not going to spoil that. You have to check that out for yourself.
That we won't spoil.
But and then it's like they make this mad dash into the sewers.
Yes.
to try and find the Mandalorian conclave that was in there.
And they're not there.
Nope, they're all gone. It's just a pile of armor, except for the blacksmith.
Yeah, the blacksmith is still there because that is the spot for the blacksmith.
Man, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, you get to learn a little bit more about the blacksmith, a little bit more about the Mandalorian creed, and then.
In fact, it's a creed, not a race.
Yes.
Everybody thinks it's a race.
That's why a lot of people assume it's just a group of people. It is a group of people, a variety of people.
Well, I mean, you have the planet Mandalore. You have all this stuff in the lore about Mandalore and Mandalorians, and it's like, so it leads people to think it's a race.
Oh yeah.
Right now we're getting the official thing. It's a creed. I'm sure there are going to be some people upset about that, which we'll talk about in depth later. But then there's that whole scene where the stormtroopers come across the blacksmith.
Yes.
I'd say that to me felt like some real John Wick types. Crazy right there.
They assumed that they could take on the blacksmith show their skills to be had with a hammer.
Oh yeah, I mean that hammer that just shatters the stormtrooper
Bust
helmet.
The face,
I was like, whoa!
Blacksmith has spoken.
Mm-hmm. So we go from that to they're going to take this river ride through which turns out to be a river of lava.
Oh yeah.
And take it out, and it's like the droid saves everybody.
Yes, does a true self-sacrifice,
which is cool. And then there's the whole, and then of course Mando gets his backpack.
Oh yeah, he gets
which earlier he said I need to get one of those.
Oh yeah,
He
obviously got it.
He gets his backpack, and has that confrontation with Moff Gideon, and it's like that was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
Yes.
So
he goes up there and he takes out Moff Gideon's ship or TIE fighter.
And then the TIE crashes, and you're like, yes. And
the end is nigh.
And now Mando, and then it's like Grief and the drop trooper. They stay to clean up, and then Mando and Baby Yoda fly off and now Baby Yoda's got the Mando necklace.
Oh yeah, and they're on a mission. Well, he's a true what would they say? A youngling?
No.
What is it?
Oh, foundling. Foundling.
Foundling, yeah. So
yes,
foundling.
It's
so now he's
the abandoned child adopting it. So now he's taking on that next part of his expectation is that this is now his clan.
Yes.
He's a clan of 2. He gets his signet, which is that mud horn, which was really cool.
Oh yeah, he is the father and the trainer.
So that kind of leaves that off, and then for the post-episode, we see that Moff Gideon survives.
Yes, and he survives with a specific weapon.
Yeah, he cuts himself out of his TIE fighter. You've got to check that out, because we'll save talking about that for
There's a lot of history to that.
That definitely caught my attention. I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry. What happened?
So it ties a lot back to
Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
If you watched Clone Wars and you watched Rebels,
yes,
specifically all the Clone Wars episodes having to do with Mandalore, and Star Wars Rebels with the Mandalore story arcs, then that final sequence with Moff Gideon really kind of went, wait, what?
Oh yeah, it hints towards certain events that are a little hazy, but also
all right,
foreshadows things.
With that, we're going to wrap this episode up because we're fast-paced because the episode was fast-paced.
Yeah, it was fast-paced, but you got to see the characters in action. You got to see
I think it was
shine.
A good payoff.
It was a good payoff. It brings everything full circle.
And given who directed it, I'm not shocked why this was such a great episode. Yeah. It's such a great ride.
Yeah, from the dialogue, from the enjoyment. The director is Taika Waititi. Everybody knows him from Thor Ragnarok. And another one written by Jon Favreau.
So, yeah. All right, and so stay tuned. Stay tuned for, we're going to do a full season recap. Kind of go over the whole arcs and everything and get into some of that stuff. And so stand by for that. Again, if you like, go ahead and hit the subscribe, hit the bell. That way you get notified when more videos show up. And thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.